and welcome back to the We Got the Chocolates podcast. Check out these less than marvellous bits coming up.
And had to get the spare scrotum balls out from...
Scrotum balls?
Yeah, bag of balls.
Oh, bag.
Yeah.
When we told that joke before, the long and the short of it. Graham to buy a hat and eat it.
Buy a hat and eat it.
You might not have any left by then.
Well, certainly not if he eats it.
I'm not telling Ricky Ponting he's doing something wrong because he's an absolute genius.
Seems like everything he does well. Coaching, batting,
golf,
commentary. Must be nice.
Probably a great cook.
Probably. Really.
Wonderful husband and father, probably.
Scouts, welcome back to the We Got the Chocolates podcast. I'm Lee.
I'm Mitch.
And I'm Andrew.
And it's great to have you joining us. Join us for a hoot while you're on your commute. It's your favourite radio show that's not on the radio. We Got the Chocolates, that's a win. Tried to do it real quick that time so no one could interrupt it.
And the intro was pretty quick as well.
It's an early snick.
Early snick off. Speaking of snick offs, we play cricket against each other.
Oh, you're going straight into
We're going straight into the
I
story.
was going to mention that Skin's wearing his pajamas.
Oh, well, go for it.
We're all wearing
Please,
our
we're all
pajamas.
wearing our pajamas.
We are, yeah. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there for 3 days' time as you're listening to this.
And the ones just in Australia, I suppose.
Oh, no, quite a few countries. No, it's not quite a few countries. I think Father's Day in Australia is different to every other country.
Yeah. Maybe not everyone. I don't know. I'm second guessing myself now, but it's certainly not all the countries.
Maybe New Zealand as well. Yeah. I'm getting some head nods from over there. So
From the audience.
mainly to the Australian Father's Day. Anyway, we are wearing pajamas from Midnight Mischief. Great people.
Great people. Great pajamas. Dude.
Great
I
pajamas.
honestly could not be comfier.
Yeah.
So comfy.
They sent us even like personalised. Says chocks on them.
It does. Yeah.
Anyway, back to your story.
Nice bush you got there, mate.
Nice what?
Nice bush.
Mine's are a beer, mate.
Oh, sorry. Anyway, speaking of snick offs, we played cricket against each other.
We did.
Oh, last Thursday. It was a riveting affair, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We both did it well. No, we didn't.
No, we did it.
No, we didn't.
We
But
brought the crowds back.
We brought the crowds back with some laughter and attempted hitting the ball somewhere. But anyway, the reason I brought that up, not because we were that good, but something quite unusual happened in the game. We batted first. Valley's batted first. We got, what did we end up getting? 150.
151 or something.
150 odd. Should have got 5 more for 5 penalty runs. You guys cheating and fake fielding, but anyway, that's another story.
He would not let that go like 3 overs.
Honestly, so I've hit this ball to mid wicket, I reckon.
Yeah.
And Big Hono, I love Big Hono. It was dove from fucking me to the Birkdale Tavern away, fake fielded, Marnus Labuschagne.
Fake fielding.
Yeah.
You can see the ball the whole time.
Yeah, I know, but you can't fake dive, mate.
What do you mean? He faked over and he just died and missed it by a long way?
No, he fake dove. 5 runs. Not that fucking hard a rule.
Is it fake fielding as if you try to conceal the ball by blocking
No, it's fake fielding. It's in the title. Fake fielding.
What was he trying to do? Are you sure? How do you know he didn't just miss
He
it?
wasn't trying to. He dove and pretended to pick the ball up.
Okay.
And the ball was
so it wasn't
fucking-
a dive. It was
Meanwhile,
the
Cody's meandering down.
I was walking a single.
He's never coming back
There's
for 2 anyway.
There's 5 more umps. There's 5 more. Anyway, that's not what we're talking about. So,
Completely different story.
Completely different story.
Right, yes, okay,
Second
sorry.
podcast. That's for me and Mick. I'll talk to you about it now next time. See, I pointed at him
With your pen?
with my pen.
Yeah, I'm glad you got that.
You
you don't even have a fucking piece of paper to write on.
Don't need one. I've got this thing. Anyway, so and the coaster as well. Anyway, we got about 10 or 12 overs through our innings, and for some reason, Jack Wildermuth, former guest of the show, Jack Wildermuth, he always bowls quite fast. He's a good bowler, right? But
Only when I come out to bat.
Mainly when he comes out to bat. But anyway, this particular evening bowled quite quickly in the first 2 overs. That's good. Nice work, Jack, but he was zipping through. Also in the first 2 overs, we dropped 2 absolute dollies in this game, right? 2 sows just slipped straight through the hands. So that's pretty usual for us. I guess,
that's pretty standard.
Pretty standard for
That's
first
great
grade
cricket.
That's great cricket. Anyway, got to about over 12. Jack bowled a ball. I think it was actually to Lee.
Yeah, I was batting.
I think Lee either missed or he might have tucked a single or something like that. The ball got to me.
Probably hit it for 4 or something.
Probably smashed it before. Probably ricocheted back off the pickets into my hand. Anyway, I picked up the ball and because we were playing on a fucking ice rink on Thursday night because we're playing cricket in the middle of August, the ball...
Cody's
Sorry.
officially
Not a fan of that, I take it.
Cody's officially retired.
Yeah, officially
for the weekend. So he's really done with it.
Okay, I see.
I picked up the ball and it didn't feel light, but I looked at the ball and it had 142 grams on the ball, and we play with a ball that's 156 grams. So the girls play with 142, and I think under
Juniors.
under 13s and below.
about 12s, yeah.
So we were playing first grade game of cricket with first class players and Liam myself with a undersized ball.
How does that happen?
Well,
I don't
we don't
understand.
know.
Gode came up
I
to
don't
me
understand.
as I was batting. He said, "I've got something really funny to tell you. I'll tell you after the game."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, this could be anything." Like,
Yeah.
did not think it would be that. And then he showed me a picture of this ball. It's like 142 grams. We lost 7 wickets, so I went back to the umpires 7 times.
And all the times we
Yeah.
got into the car park and I got scrapes on it and stuff like that. But because, like I said, it was that wet where we were playing, it actually felt like it was about 248 grams because it actually had been waterlogged.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, that was our. When did we play? I can't even remember. Thursday.
Thursday night.
Last
Yeah.
That just baffles me. Like the umpires ask for the ball at the start of every innings, they make such a big fuss out of it and just don't even bother looking at it.
Yeah.
I think we honestly could have handed over a tennis ball.
Taped up. This looks good.
Well, it's funny you say that. So the next day we played on the Saturday. Actually, the Saturday morning, the ball got hit into the fucking bushes at North, like miles away, right? And I had to get the spare Scroder balls out from
Sorry.
bag of balls.
Oh, back.
Yeah.
Get it.
And so instead of just carrying the bag of balls out, I volunteered. I walked over to Paddy, our scorer, and got the bag of spare balls. I just threw a red one out there. And then the other umpire goes, mate, funny, but it's not 142 grams. So it's obviously the word he got around. So that was our weekend.
Oh, it was brilliant. I mean, yeah, I was with you. I don't know how that occurs, but
Yeah,
It did.
And I wonder who, because you ended up winning, didn't you, Lee? I wonder what team does that benefit more?
No one.
No one.
I don't think.
Cricket
I
was
mean,
a-
it felt like I was seeing them like a split atom. So
It turns out you were.
About half a millimetre of diameter difference.
It's actually heavier for some reason.
why did they shrink this ball in the wash? This is unbelievable. Yeah. Anyway, no, I don't think any.
Honestly, it doesn't really matter that much. It's just
I think it
fucking
meant
funny.
Jack bowled a bit faster in his first over, but then he started slipping over anyway.
Yeah, none of us could run in because we had a fucking ice skating rink on.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You might hear a bit more about that in a second, actually. But let's move on to Joke of the Day. Once again, a massive thank you, obviously, to all the jokes that are coming in. I haven't chosen a written one, Skin. Normally you do a written one for me. Have you seen a good one? recently?
I didn't choose one. I probably saw some when I was reading through them today.
That's all right.
And thought you'd be all over it.
Yeah, should have been.
He's
Rookie error.
Busy.
Yeah.
Busy.
Flat out. Flat out.
Anyway, luckily, Reese saved our bacon by sending in a voice one.
Just had a close friend ring me up. Said he's going to legally change his name to Spinal Cord. Said, look, mate, I'm a bit busy right now. I'll have to call you back.
It's
That's a
good.
joke of the day from Reese.
I really like
That's
that.
pretty good.
Did you get it?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. That's like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Spinal cord's a
he's
bit too
back. You don't have
long.
to explain
Yeah.
it, mate. We're pressed for time in this episode already. You're doing that type of shit.
And back's shorter. Yeah,
Yeah.
got it. Anyways, thanks. No, that is a good joke of the day. And I've got some housekeeping. We've got a review sent in.
We've got a
This
couple,
one-
didn't we? Or you've only got one?
Well, we've got. I don't. Yeah,
he's got a review.
I've only
he's
got
a
one.
funny email. He's got bloody everything.
Yeah, exactly.
I've got obviously
You are
Dave
right.
screwing us up again.
You just stay tuned, mate.
I
I'm
cannot
all
wait. I
over
mean,
it.
I read this document, a good 5 or 6 seconds ago.
All right, so we have one review. Comes from Celis88. Says misleading, but it's also 5 stars, so I'll take it anyway. And he adds, not much content about chocolate. English fella letting the side down, but overall the lads are a laugh.
It's unlucky, Dave.
Oh, what was his name there, Skin?
Celis88.
Perhaps we should get him as the manager.
Yeah.
See if he can sell us.
Did you know that actually he had a sister, Monica Sellis?
The tennis player. Skin.
Okay, no, yeah. I was trying to put it together. I had nothing. I was really struggling. Anyways, so that was our one review. Then this one didn't come in as a review, but it was sort of tacked on at the end of a funny email that comes from Charlie, who we'll hear from later in the show, actually. And he also sent in sort of a piece of content for us. He's got an idea for 2 truths and an Anna Bligh.
Babe
Babe
Ruth.
Ruth. How many times are you going to do it?
Oh, yeah, more than one, apparently. I think that's already 2.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Spoiler alert.
spoiler alert, he fucked it up again.
You'll work it out
I
later.
mean, obviously keep listening.
Hang around. But, okay, 2 Babe Ruths and an Anna Bligh. Yeah, so he sent in that and then tags on at the end of the email. Love the show, guys. If I had $1 for every person I've told, I'd have $2. Not because the show is shit, but because I only have 2 friends. Charlie.
Oh.
I like Charlie.
Yeah, he's a good bloke.
Yeah,
I'm
he's got
sure
some
he'll.
banter to him.
I mean, he's got a few more friends after a segment later on, which you'll hear. And then we had another thing sent in, sort of around the whole English thing. It's just an ongoing ongoing
It's a running-
segment.
it's a running
really.
gag,
Probably
isn't it?
about
What
6
was it
weeks
called?
in.
Dave the Brit knows jack shit.
Yeah. Something like that. We had a few ideas. For about 6 weeks, we've been trying to say something correct about England, and we haven't fucking worked it
Still
out.
haven't quite got it. Started off with Worcestershire.
Yeah.
And then what was the other thing?
Oh, Commonwealth Games. Yeah, so UK versus Great Britain, then Worcestershire.
And then
there was Guy Fawkes isn't a politician.
And we told all those hilarious jokes about Guy Spoons.
And then last week, so we've paid
sounds
Dave out
great.
for about 6 weeks, and then last week we realised we didn't even know who the Australian Prime Minister was, so that was good.
Yeah, that hurt. Especially when
As in
we
the one
talked
right
about
now.
Yeah, the current one.
And we remember you talking about it on the podcast.
Yeah.
We called it. We said it was Bill Shorten.
And his brother, Steve Longan.
Get to the long
next
Yeah, okay.
Get to the long and
this,
shorten of it.
this email. So we've had an email sort of. Shut up.
Yeah, man, that's on my best gear.
That is good. That is good. Yeah, I'll pass. All right, very nice. So we've had an email sent in surrounding that sort of subject. It's not a crack at Dave this time. It's actually more around Lee, and it's very nuanced. To be fair, you haven't done a lot wrong, but it gives us a good piece of audio that I want to get to. So, hey boys, for once, an English fact wasn't said incorrectly by Dave, but by Lee. In the previous podcast, Lee said that Fernando Torres helped Chelsea win the FA Cup final in 2012. Whilst Chelsea did win the FA Cup that year, it was actually Didier Drogba who helped Chelsea win it. I've probably said that wrong.
No, that's right.
What Lee may be remembering is that Torres scored a goal that sent Chelsea to the Champions League final, which they also won that year. The goal is not only remembered as the thrilling game against Barcelona, but also because the goal was scored and an English commentator by the name Gary Neville orgasmed while the goal was scored. Definitely worth checking out if you haven't seen it already. Cheers, boys. Keep up the good work. So,
Well, here it is.
yep.
Story of the season. It's Torres to give Chelsea.
Midnight Mischief indeed. That
It really does give it a good nudge, doesn't it?
That's exactly
And
what
he's
I
happy
was
with the
thinking
goal
of.
as well.
That is exactly what I was thinking of. Yes, that moment. All right.
Yes, okay, that's the one. All right, so that's all I had, but
We obviously do that again.
at the oh yeah, go.
Of the season. It's Torres to give
Okay, hold on. Quick on-air meeting. Like anytime we tell a hilarious gag, I reckon play that. And just try and shorten it down a little bit.
Yeah, okay, I really like that. We're getting that as the next sound grab.
Perfect.
when we told that joke before, the long and the short of it.
All right, that's the podcast.
That's good.
Okay. Another segment, mate.
Can I just add on? That's all I had sort of sent in. But at the risk of fucking up something else about England, Dave, could you give us an explanation of the difference between the FA Cup and the Champions League? And
Oh,
I feel like
come
there's
on, you need to be better than
17.
that.
I feel like there's 17 football comps over there, and I don't understand what anyone's talking about at work. And
Okay.
I'm the only one left out.
I'm not massive on football.
Okay, so we're going to get it
we're
wrong
going to
again.
get some things wrong.
He's more of a, what are you, a Need for Speed guy?
Need for Speed.
Lord of the Rings, aren't you?
Formula
You're like
One.
Lord of the
Formula
Rings,
One guys.
Star Trek guy, I've seen.
Didn't you spend your Sunday to the Lord of the Rings?
Oh, Lord of the Rings. Oh, yeah, I do love that. I spent 10 hours in the
Dave, can you
cinema.
come film this for us? Actually, I'm at a Lord of the Rings trilogy last week. I haven't seen in a month.
Yeah, I spent 10 hours in a dark room with people wearing Hobbit feet. It was great.
Perfect. Okay.
Okay.
So just
We
a
do that
Sunday.
on a Monday night.
So the football.
Okay, so
sorry, yeah.
from what I know, the Champions League is a European competition.
Okay.
So that's where like all the best teams out of all the European major football competitions will compete in.
Yep.
So from the Premier League in England, I think it's the top 4 or 5.
Oh, dear,
will
that's
then
gonna
go
be wrong.
into. I said 4 or 5, and I said I think.
Okay, so hopefully
They'll
it's
go,
not 6.
they'll go into the Champions League. But then the FA Cup, I think, is just a UK-based thing. And that's the top teams from, or maybe it's a qualifier, but it's teams from each league. I think each of the major leagues in the UK that will then go into that and play
FA
for that.
Cup's knockout as well.
Oh, is it knockouts? Okay, right.
Yeah.
So, no
So it's not
points.
like a league where you play against each other round robin. It's knockout as well.
They do a sort of like an FA Cup over here. Like
It's
where
called the
A-League-
FA Cup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where like A-League teams will play against just like
Yeah, the
Redlands
Redlands
United.
Tigers, yeah.
Not the Redlands Tigers. That's pretty
You guys probably win too.
but that game that Gary Neville's soundbite is
Yeah.
from they were playing Bayern Munich.
Yeah.
I reckon. Who's that bloke that sent that in? Hopefully
Pretty
he-
sure the email says it was against Barcelona, doesn't it?
Yeah, Barcelona as well.
Same
man.
thing,
Yeah.
different country.
But they both start with
Begin with
B.
B.
So Barcelona. Yeah.
Yeah, so that would have been Champions League.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
That's what the email said.
No, he's pretty
pressure's
good.
on,
He's
the
pretty
pressure.
close.
No, we're good. We're good. We're spot on. All right,
pretty good.
Perfect.
Okay.
That's a wrap.
Nice. What about this Jared?
Oh yeah, we also got a speak pipe. A speak pipe sent in from. I don't think it's actually from Jared, but it's
No, it's not. His name's not. Jared.
his name's not Jared.
That's the
but-
name of his super.
Yeah, it's something about SuperCoach. So it's sort of targeted at Gode. But before you hit the button, Lethal, let's just give people some.
he's on fire tonight, isn't he?
We'll just give people a little bit of homework. We're 15 minutes in. We haven't had any yet. If you
It's too
want
late to tell him to play NRL Supercoach. By the
don't
way.
play NRL Supercoach. Stick around for next year if you want to do that. But more importantly, get to the website and send us some sort of speak pipe if you want to feature on an episode. Bang, here we go.
Except you can just call it a voice message because SpeakPipe don't pay us any money, and so it's free advertising for them. But that's
Yeah, I
fine.
know, but just help them navigate to that spot on our website where it says the big word of the people that don't pay us any money. Yeah.
Starts with S, finishes with pipe.
Pig pipe.
Slug pipe.
Anyways, here's something from not Jared.
What? Oh, right. Yeah.
Press the button, mate.
Okay.
Rightio, fellas. Jake here.
Oh,
Now, NRL Supercoach season ends next week. One more round to go. I'm the coach of the team. Jared is fat. Sorry about that one, Jared. Just
Sorry
an
about that one,
early
Steve.
crow here, boys. It's been good taking out the comp. Just wish Gode put up more of a challenge this season. Big talk, but putting up a challenge here. If he somehow manages to catch me this week, I will buy a We Got the Chocolates hat just to eat it. Cheers, boys. Have a good one.
I like it. I like it.
All right, I'm just having a quick look here. So Jared is currently ranked 100 overall, so he's going good.
Overall.
Yeah, overall.
Bloody
So about
hell.
145,000. So I'm in 298 overall.
Yep.
I am about 240-ish behind him, which is tough to make up and around, but it's not undoable. So I'll do
Yeah.
my best. For you two, I'll do my best.
All right, I like it. So what do we need? Like his captain to get injured
Yeah,
or
something like
Yeah,
that.
That'd be nice.
But yeah, he's going good. Top 100's good.
Yeah, good
Yeah,
on him.
top 100's good.
for him to buy a hat and eat it.
Buy a hat and eat it.
We might not have any left by then.
Well, certainly not if he eats it.
Buy one of our incoming T-shirts and eat that.
Thanks, Jake. No, yeah, actually, I'll give him a shout. That's fucking good. Top 100's are good.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fair. effort.
that's good.
Yeah.
Does he get anything for that?
Yeah,
Surely a hat or
Colonel. You
something.
get a Colonel voucher.
Okay,
It's either 15 or 30 Sponduli. This is for top 1,000.
right.
You get a key ring and a pair of bloody socks as well.
Bloody socks.
Socks, not bloody socks. They
I'll
don't
just
have blood in them. KFC, because
Just a
KFC
couple of
sponsor.
newies if
I
you
mean,
don't mind,
speaking
mate.
of, speaking of wonderful people, holy
Jeez, we
really.
plug some not sponsors tonight.
No, KFC, mate, they're fucking marvelous.
Yeah.
Preemptive-
Cool. If they could
preemptive
make a
plugging.
vegan burger for me, that'd be nice. But good chips.
They can't do it all.
Anyways,
so.
yeah.
All right, we
Oh,
are.
no, wait, I've got one more.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this,
what else
while
have we
we're
got?
on a roll.
This is the longest housekeeping.
I know,
Who
but
cares?
I feel like
Let's
this
do an
is-
hour episode.
Sure,
Doesn't matter, does it?
It doesn't. I've
This
said
is
that for
our
years.
this is our topic. This is topical though. It won't be relevant after this week. So
Okay, so
Okay,
it's
good.
important.
Hi, Chockies. Just would really love that in the next episode we can have an in-depth discussion of Gode bowling a ball backwards in the first KFC T20 Max. Awesome to see. Fantastic effort.
Who was that sent by?
that was sent in by
Don't know.
Jared.
No
idea.
Again, I'll
Have
point.
anything to do with the 142 gram ball?
No, I think this is the Gold Coast game. I think he's referring to.
Yeah, I commentated this game.
Yeah, it was good. I mean,
All right.
let me set the scene for you. Middle of August, Brisbane, Antarctic-like conditions. All right.
It's actually like
So we
probably about 14
yeah,
degrees
so it's
Celsius.
40. Anyway, we're playing in jumpers, so it's fucking cold. But because Norths weren't playing, the groundsmen weren't there to rope the field off, so there was more dew in there than a Mountain Dew bottle. So by the time I got the ball to bowl in about the 11th, I was bowling Max Bryan, who kept trying to hit me out of the fucking ground and succeeding too.
He does tend to do
He
that.
does that.
doesn't
Hit
he?
some big dingers. Anyway, so like I was trying to bowl with this ball, which replicated a cake of soap, and the ball unfortunately slipped out of my hands and went backwards.
I'll find the footage.
Find the footage. Came out good.
Happens to the best of them, really.
Unfortunately, the umpire got a concussion.
And then called me a wide for the next ball. Anyway, we won't talk about that, will we?
Well done.
Speaking of cricket, look at the segue. We're segueing cricket.
Oh,
onto
yeah,
this
that
cricket.
was cricket.
Did you guys watch
and this
the
is still cricket.
This is still cricket, so sorry for the non-cricket lovers. Did you guys watch the BBL draft last night? I actually watched it. Did you watch it?
I watched bits of it. I had it sort of on, but
In the background. You're a busy man, you know. You're a busy
Bit on.
Surprising I could.
Actually, Mick was frothing it.
He was
Are we
really
going to
good.
get his
Get your
mic
mic
on?
on.
He
Put
was
your mic
loving
on.
it.
What has he got thoughts on it? There,
Oh, I don't know. I've heard
You
him
may as
talking
well
about it
jump
all
in.
over.
You may
I
as well-
won't.
You've got heaps of
you
thoughts,
guys
don't you?
start.
Yeah,
I
right,
thoroughly
sorry.
enjoyed it. I think it was a great night of television.
What did you think of the concept? And this is for all three of you boys as well.
I also think Fox Sports did a really good job.
Yeah,
of
so I like the fact that it didn't go forever.
it. Yeah.
It just an
was just-
hour,
yeah, that's
short and
nice.
sharp.
I don't know if we've clarified for people that don't follow cricket.
Yeah, I was
It's
about- I was
the
about-
first time it's ever
This is the
happened.
first
Yeah.
time for the BBL that they've done a draft for international players. So normally the franchises are just free to roam and get whoever the hell they want, basically. Like I said, this is the first year that they did a draft where people nominated it, and they had 4 rounds of picks, but each team could only pick 3 international players. So, and they bracketed them as platinum, gold, silver, bronze. I can't remember.
Yeah, silver,
Yeah,
probably
silver,
silver, gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I really like the concept. What did you guys?
I was just going to say, I think for the first one
It was
they've
cool,
done,
wasn't
they've nailed it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I thought it was cool. Yeah, the little bits and pieces that I've seen today,
Yeah.
I thought looked cool, and how like you could make a pick, but then get sort of over by someone's retention pick and stuff
if
like
they
that.
played for them in the
Just-
previous year. Yeah, I like that as well. Liam Livingstone went top pick for the Renegades, which is fair enough too, because he is an absolute weapon. He's got I reckon he's got the best bat swing in world cricket at the moment.
Really?
Yeah, I reckon.
Has he got an open bat face?
Fucking oath he does. No, he just keeps his hands away from the body. It's just a free swing of the bat. Like it's
right.
big.
That was those little,
Awkward little leggies as well, good fielder, and available for most of the tournament as well, which is probably the biggest theme that I took away from the night. And Mikos and I were talking off air prior to that. Our teams are pretty sort of scared of getting guys that weren't available for a large chunk of the tournament. The only one that was sort of only like the exception, that was Rashid Khan, who the strikers ended up retaining. I think he's only available for 7 or 8 games. So that's sort of a big of a...
So the big threat is that UAE tournament
correct.
and then the South African tournament. That
Yeah.
both start at the exact same time in like the first week of January.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of players like Chris Lynn, for example, signed for the Adelaide Strikers.
He's got so his is an 11-game contract with the Strikers, so he misses 3 games to go off to the UAE to play for whatever franchise picks him up for the UAE. But like I said, like a lot of teams were prioritising guys that are available for 10 plus games, and even Dizzy Gillespie said like we knew we were going to get Rashid early, so the next 2 picks were always going to be guys that can play all 14 games. Yeah. So there's a lot of like tactics involved. It wasn't just like pick your best player, blah blah blah. There's a lot of tactics involved.
But the Renegades didn't really do that. They went 3 that will have limited availability.
Yeah, but I think though the Renegades are probably at a point where they need just some cattle. Like they need to get some wins on the board. They've had 3 pretty ordinary years. They'll probably get Finch a bit more this year than they have. I don't know how much one-day cricket we're playing in Australia this summer. But I know we're playing.
South Africa aren't coming here. They forfeited the series 3-0 so that they can have all their players available for the
South African
2020
So
competition.
Finch will probably be there for most of that tournament as well.
Because even guys like Marnus and Usman Khawaja, I think they're going to play 8 games this year.
Oh, that's great.
As opposed to when it's usually like 2 or 3.
Yeah. Well, speaking of the Heat as well, so the Heat took Sam Billings as the Heat's our local team from Brisbane. They took Sam Billings as their first pick. They'll pick 3 in the draft. What do you guys think of that signing? Because I absolutely love it.
Yeah. I thought it was great. I was really liked it.
What?
He's a freak. Like every time
Okay.
I watched him play at the Gabba like last year. I think when we did an episode there or something, and Sam Billings just carved up. Like
He's been
when
in
he
the
was playing for
Thunder.
Sydney Thunder.
He's been in the Thunder previously.
Okay, right.
And I
Usman
think
Khawaja was at the Thunder as well, so probably some sort of link there.
I think he's just going to fit in really well. He sort of probably do a little bit of what Ben Duckett did for us last year, sort of bat 3-4, but probably I think he's probably a better player than Duckett, and that's probably nothing too controversial. Like he's played Test cricket for England, he's played one-day cricket for England, and he'll probably be the backup keeper for Jimmy. I've had a lot of people ask me who do you think's going to keep? Well, what's Jimmy thinking? So I don't think they've picked Billings to keep. I think they've picked him to bat 4 and get 45 not out every game. Yeah, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
that's what I think. I'll be shocked if Jimmy's not there playing. I can't see that happening.
He's also to bat.
Yeah.
Jimmy's also been a handy batsman for
Jimmy,
them as well.
Jimmy, I don't know if it was last year, the year before, was on fire. Like, he was getting 50 not out off 30 balls, batting 6 every game.
Regularly, yeah.
So I've had a lot of people ask me that. What are they going to do with Jimmy?
Issues there?
No, I wouldn't have thought so. And the big names that missed out were 3 West Indies all-rounders. So Pollard, Andre Russell, and Dwayne Bravo didn't get picked up either.
I think that's all that available. That would be the thing. I was wondering, like, I thought it was such a success. Like, going back to what Mikos just said, like, I thought it was such a success, but I wonder if, given the amount of sort of marketing they did around Andre Russell, Faf du Plessis, as in Cricket Australia, I'm saying, and I think they even, I read something today, and I don't know how true it is, but I read that they'd like paid them some marketing money to go like, can you be involved in this? Like Cricket Australia saying, can we use your image to market that you will be coming to the Big Bash sort of thing? Just thinking that a team would snap them up. But again, with that availability thing, I wonder if Cricket Australia was sitting there a little bit today going like, oh, jeez, like
back the wrong horse there.
Probably got to spoken to some teams before.
But like, it probably also shows like those 3 West Indian guys are all like seam bowling all rounders, and like it's something we're not short of, I don't reckon, in this country. Like you look at the heat, like we've got Wildermuth, basically. Yeah. Like Perth, they got Marsh, like they got Stoinis and Stars, Hardy, Green. Yeah. We've got seam bowling all rounders sort of coming out our rear end. So I don't think a lot of teams are like, oh, desperately, we need that guy to bat 7 and bowl 4 overs. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I'm interested to see how the Hobart Hurricanes go because they've got Ricky Ponting as head of, what is he?
Well, they'll probably win then.
Yeah. He is an absolute guru.
Yeah. And he's
what is he? Head of what?
He's the head of strategy for the Hurricanes. And, he's they went with Shadab Khan.
They went 3 Pakistanis.
They went 3 Pakistanis, so a league spinning all-rounder as their number 1 pick as well. But I'm not telling Ricky Ponting he's doing something wrong because he's an absolute genius.
Seems like everything he does well.
Yeah.
Like coaching, batting,
golf,
commentary, golf. Yeah, must be nice.
Probably a great cook.
Probably, really.
Wonderful husband and father, probably.
Might as well get him on the podcast.
I'm sure he'd love to.
Tell you what, he can stay at my house.
And we know we do a great job of it. So.
Of course.
Sorry, Lee, take my mic off. I've been trying to get his attention for like 20 minutes.
Right.
Who do you reckon is going to win the comp?
Oh, okay. I like what you're saying.
All right, I'll start. So I hadn't actually thought about this. No, I was going to say, not someone who was going to win, but if Brisbane don't make the finals, I'll eat my heart.
Nice. You like him? You like him this year?
Really?
Yeah, well, I think as far as batsmen go, we haven't had the strongest lineup in previous years. No. And I really think this year
you're liking it.
I'm liking it.
I'll go.
With Lizzie coming in.
I'll go a little bit different. I'll go Adelaide.
I think Perth.
I was going to say Perth.
They just win.
I'm going to back in Ponting. Hurricanes.
Ricky. Oh, nice. All going to
actually no. Yeah, I said Perth as well.
You said Heat.
Well, I said Heat don't make finals,
you're not a gambler. Why don't we have a little bit of something just between the 4 of us on it?
I'm not a gambler, but
Why don't we say like the team that finishes last buys a case.
Yeah, like it.
Happy with that?
Deal. Done.
I've got an iPhone 13, so make sure.
Yeah, good. Not a pencil case.
So I'm backing Heat. I'm backing Heat.
I said Hurricanes.
Hurricanes. I'll go Strikers.
And I'm Perth.
Yeah, beautiful.
That was the other sort of interesting thing out of the night. The Perth passing their
first one.
Any thoughts on that?
Well, I think it was salary cap. Yeah, so each of the levels came at a certain price tag, basically. Yeah, okay. So I reckon it was salary cap. And they even used their second pick to retain as well. So they didn't really pick anyone until their 3rd pick. Right, so they retained Laurie Evans. So, but again, like probably the most successful.
Yeah, exactly.
Them and Sydney, Sixers have been the most successful franchises. So again, good on them.
Now, guys, in absolutely unprecedented scenes, I mean, we have... How long have we been running the podcast for, would you say?
146 episodes.
That is good guess, yeah. Nice.
Yeah,
so that's a couple of years, I reckon. In that time, we've handed out 17 friend of the show cards.
That's slow.
Yes.
Slow going.
But we're about to make it 18 and pretty much 2 in the space of a couple of weeks, which is unbelievable. So I think Charlie is joining us on the phone. Charlie, have I got you there?
Yeah, you do.
That is magnificent news. Now, Charlie, obviously Mitch and Gode are here as well, which won't surprise you to know. I think we're actually calling you on time, like close to when we said we were going to, Charlie.
Yep, pretty much on the button.
Charlie sent me a message and said, I'd literally expected 10:30. I told him 8:30.
He set an alarm to wake up.
He's working night shift all week at the Chocolate Skins, giving him some homework.
I'm already in my sleeping bag here in the spare room.
All right. Now, Charlie, the reason really that you're getting a friend of the show card is because, well, you've contributed a few times, I think. Mitch, have you got something to add on that? We referenced it earlier.
Yes, exactly. So he's sent in 2 truths and an Anna Bligh idea for us, which I'm sure we'll get to in the coming weeks. And yeah, just finish with a nice little gag that I chucked into our housekeeping earlier.
It's actually Gode's favourite segment, isn't it?
It's probably the best segment ever been done on a podcast. Ever.
Okay.
You have to agree.
Yeah. And it's been brought into Michael and Gode's new podcast that they're creating, the pilot being recorded anytime within the next 25 weeks. I'm not sure when. That's the Simpsons podcast featuring, what was the other thing?
We did yesterday.
Anyway, Charlie, the reason that you are getting in front of the show card is because you just filled out this application form with some vigour, I might say, and I'm going to refer to it a few times. Some of the questions: which host is balding? While Lee is losing the hair on his head, he seems to have no problem with the pedo mo. So, excellent. What is Mitch's commonly used nickname? The same as what is removed from a kid's wiener skin.
That's a tongue twister, that.
It's really hard to read.
You didn't want to fuck that up and get your order around on, no, did you?
Same as what is removed from my...
Oh, no, not mine.
Now, this one, Gode, I wanted to get your opinion on. What's Gode's favourite brand of mints? The most disgusting thing I've ever put in my mouth, and I've put some questionable things in my gob. Fisherman's Friends.
You're wrong, Charlie.
Mate, we'll agree to disagree.
Yeah.
They are absolutely horrendous.
No, you obviously have lost your taste buds, mate.
Yeah, I have.
But he's going to friend of the show.
Again, friend of the show. Yeah. Well, he might lose it if he keeps saying bad things about Fisherman's Friends.
Hang on, have you got an issue with Fisherman's Friends specifically or just Minties in general?
Not Minties. That's
Different
different.
different people, mate. No, wonderful people at Allen's, mate, you idiot.
Oh, yeah, okay, sorry.
Minties are top. It's just, I remember when you're growing up, and I remember my dad used to love them. And I remember having one, and my God, just cannot stand the taste of them.
Right.
Just
Just a
not
bit
my
too
sort of
strong
thing.
or something.
It
Yeah.
is an acquired taste. People are like
Yeah.
flavour.
That was one of the questions that was not asked in the friend of the show application. And then what's one of our most common phrases or sayings? You do one skin, match our intensity. Where did I get this rash? Which is obviously more about Gode, that one.
What rash?
What?
Mick?
I would say that is, but there is actually no specific reference to a rash, is there? Because I haven't told
No,
you. I haven't told you guys
that
about
was just
one that
me
often.
pulling the piss.
Yeah,
Okay,
no,
good.
perfect. I was concerned. I was about to send everyone for a health checkup on the company card, obviously.
It's funny that you mentioned that a friend of the show, number 18, because 18 is my number as well. So, you know.
Oh, we did that on purpose,
That's
man.
happy.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah.
We're all over it.
The things that
Yeah,
we
you
do,
guys are so prepared. It's a well-oiled machine.
Exactly.
that's what Gode keeps telling us as well. Every time that he comes in and says, why haven't we started recording it? No, but you just didn't get out of your car first, actually.
Oh, Texas. Hurry the fuck up.
Well, Charlie, that friend of the show card, actually, we already delivered the last one because he ordered a hat as well.
No, you didn't.
No, genuine, because he got it.
No, as we're recording, we certainly have not.
No, but as they're listening.
As they're listening.
There is no way you're getting anything done between Monday and Thursday.
No, we're all over it. I'm sure we'll polish that
No,
off.
you fucking won't.
We will. And Charlie, you'll get yours, number 18. I mean, obviously, it's a little bit slower getting to addresses.
Even numbers.
Where are you, Charlie? Queensland.
It's really tough to get into Cleveland.
Yes, so Australia Post has
I'll
some
meet you
issues.
guys at the Birkdale Tavern and you can drop it off there.
Oh, no, it'll get stolen.
Charlie's listened to a few. Remember that time you went to the Birkdale Tavern to try and get us some beers?
Yeah, no, and just snuck out of there real quick, smart.
And well done, with all limbs attached as well, which is excellent. Charlie, thank you so much for your time, mate, and for becoming an official friend of the show. That is a magnificent effort. Thanks for your contributions. Keep up the good work, mate.
Oh, thanks for having me on, guys. Appreciate it. Love the show.
No worries, mate.
Thanks, Charlie.
Cheers, mate.
Thank you. Now, also, if you guys want to go and apply for the friend of the show card as well, we've actually just given it a revamp, haven't we, Skin?
We have. And
process.
again, we haven't actually done that as we're recording.
Fuck me, you blokes.
But as you're listening, I'm sure we'll have it sorted. So no, it's going to be an awfully similar process, isn't it? There's some questions to fill out. We've decided to change them because, as we mentioned, Charlie was one of very few people to put a lot of vigor in them, and so we focused them on more just your stories and
your contributions.
Yeah.
It's you coming. It's you bringing value and us hearing from you rather than trying to sort of testing
your knowledge of us, which is a bit. When
you think about it, that was a bit arrogant,
in hindsight.
actually, in hindsight.
Probably didn't think about that one too hard. But
No,
now
it was entirely your idea. Me and Gode tried to tell you.
Mitch, you need to change this fucking questionnaire, mate.
Gode, in fact, tried to log
Maybe
in
if one of
with
us
email.
Log in, couldn't spell my name.
Anyway,
so get in your bloody favourite pop culture moments and all that sort of jazz.
Contribute
And
two truths and an Anna Bly as two
Babe
Babe
Ruths
Ruths and an Anna Bly idiot, as Charlie did as well.
Before as well.
I think that's one of the questions, so get that in. Is it?
Couldn't tell you.
No, it's not.
We'll find out on Thursday, I suppose.
So will you.
We'll make it one of the questions. All right, well, I assume that we're all familiar with Google autofill in the search bar, you know, where you have something that you're trying to search, but then like halfway through it starts guessing what you're going to say.
I do.
Yeah, perfect. So, and it sort of, I guess it takes those popular searches and we wanted to turn that into a bit of a game. Well, it's already a game that's actually invented. It's called Google Feud, and we're going to play it. It's, firstly, I think, quite amazing to see what people are searching. Quite interesting to see what people are actually looking for.
Is it?
Very somewhat concerning in many cases. But secondly, you guys are playing against each other to see who is better at beating the internet. The way the game works, it's best of 3 rounds. We'll spin the random wheel to get our first category. Then you lock in your guesses that attempts to finish the Google.
Google.
Yeah.
Google. That's another company. That's our mouthwash.
The Google search, that is. First in, best dressed. So, because obviously you want to get the top answer. It's sort of like, I guess, Family Feud, but Google Feud. Know what I'm saying?
Oh, you
That's
reckon
why
it's a bit like
that.
Family
Yeah.
Feud? Oh, wow.
No, I don't reckon that's exactly.
I thought that was a given.
Hence the name.
I thought that was self-explanatory. That was
Genuinely, yes.
my attempt at sarcasm.
Right.
Was that your attempt?
Yes. I was not being serious. Yeah. Did you? Oh, you thought I was serious.
That
No.
was the
hard
most
to tell,
serious
mate.
face I've ever seen you make.
No, yeah, not at all.
Right. Okay.
Sorry.
All right. So yes, and then first in, best dressed, points will be awarded based on their Google search rating. Where you get to. I'm currently spinning the wheel. If you're watching on YouTube, you'll see that.
There's no camera on that.
I just
No,
say
there's some
there-
screen
Screen
recording.
recording.
man.
Oh, yeah. Hang on. So you're
Come
not
on,
playing?
mate. He's
No,
good.
I'm
He's
not playing.
good.
I'm
It's us
game.
three.
I'm Grant Denyer.
Yeah.
Grant Denyer. You didn't want to be
Steve
Steve
Harvey.
But slightly
Yeah,
shorter.
Steve Harvey, much
So
better
much
than
funnier.
Grant Denyer. Actually,
Is he?
you know what? Both great people.
I
Sure.
thought, yeah. I
Well, yeah,
thought
but
Grant
yeah,
Denyer wasn't a bad
I've got
person.
nothing negative to say about Grant Denyer.
Well, you
Oh,
did.
yeah.
Harvey
You did.
No, I
You
just
did.
Steve Harvey's better.
I had a lot of positive things to say about
okay.
Steve Harvey.
No,
He's a great man.
Because all it says, it seems, is like you don't like Grant Denyer.
I love him. He's a great man.
What do you like about him?
Steve.
Sorry, no time for this.
What are your
Sorry.
3 favourite things about Grant Denyer?
Yeah, the first Google
And then
search.
go, you'll go, and then I'll go.
He's
Grant Denyer is, and finish the search. No,
Beautiful.
it's not that. It's
short.
question
Oh,
of the.
come on,
mate.
Now we know why you hate him. Oh, no. Sorry.
Don't hate him.
we're never getting on
I
Channel
like
10
Steve.
ever.
I'm sorry. All right.
It's got nothing to do with Steve.
You're allowed to like 2 people at once. I mean, not in a
jeez.
I do.
relationship.
I like those people.
It's polyamorous or whatever
Come
it's called.
on. You can't say
Press the
that.
button, mate. Come on.
On national radio.
I pressed it ages ago.
Who's winning?
It came up.
Why are we still recording? Can we get out of here already?
He's more often.
I'll call you on the way home.
Yeah. Question of the day is what came up.
Okay.
All right. So, that was sounding good.
Question of the day.
Question of the
I
day.
have to get
So,
into Google.
How does Google?
You don't have to be on your
you don't
phone.
do it.
You're not meant to be on your phone.
Oh, right.
How does Google autocomplete this query?
Okay.
I am extremely. Oh, anyone want to lock in? What do you think most people in the world have searched? Ruby's up and Adam. Barely.
Is it just whoever wants to talk first?
Joe first.
Yeah, I just said
I'm
it's
gonna
first
say-
in,
I'm
best
gonna say
dressed.
Sad.
Hungry.
I've locked in skins first. Sad is wrong. You got 0 points.
Hungry.
Hungry. I guess I have to spell them correctly, don't I? How to spell
Yeah.
them?
Yeah, that's important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really
Hungry.
important.
Wrong.
Oh,
Horny.
Oh, Jesus.
That was what came to mind first.
Wrong. This game's going good. Well done. We'll give up. All of you guys. I'm extremely tired was the highest one. 10,000. I'm extremely
makes some
fucking
sense.
boring.
peaceful. That is boring.
Yeah.
I'm extremely sorry. Why would you Google that?
Why would you Google I'm
Why
extremely peaceful? You're
why
just
did-
going to Google to brag? Like,
No, I just
must be
I think
nice.
some people talk to Google as a friend.
That's not how search engines work, champion.
I did a few practice rounds before tonight, and the
that's
answers.
cheating.
Well, no, because they're all different. I'm not going to get the same one.
Yet.
Well, I might, and then I'll still suck because the answers are ridiculous.
Okay.
Like, not
No, mate, the people have spoken.
tired does make sense.
This is what they
Tired,
search.
actually.
I'm extremely bored. I'm extremely gassy. Gode said that to me tonight.
I'll drive over.
Wait, you should have said it into Google.
Yeah. All right. Well, here we go. We've got to read. So you're all on 0. Well done, everyone. This has been a
perfect.
raging
This
success.
game's going
this game
well.
so far. Yeah.
So we're all on 0 and Skinhead's Grant Denyer.
I thought we forgot about
All
that.
right. Your next category is
Really hope Grant
questions.
doesn't listen.
He doesn't.
He does.
Okay, good.
He does.
He does.
I'm searching
Questions.
questions. Followers list.
Is it hard to get a job at? I know. I've got
Google.
a guess for this one. Google. All right. Is it hard to get a job at Google?
That's right, isn't it?
He's got the whole top one.
Oh, can we play for second?
Yeah, because you can still account points.
Oh, I forgot what it was
I'm
meant to
going
be
to say
first in. I could have.
Starbucks.
Oh, nice.
Are you kidding?
McDonald's.
Starbucks is in number 3, 8,000.
Oh, McDonald's
Write
has
these
got to
down.
be second.
Someone write these down. Skins on 10,000 points.
McDonald's. It's number 2, easily.
McDonald's.
Put your
Wrong.
put your hand down, little Steve.
I don't know if I've spelt it incorrectly.
Did you spell it M-A-C?
Nah, you've got 0.
How?
It's I don't know. It says Target was second.
Nah, it's kind of fair.
Amazon, Apple, Costco. What the frick is Deloitte?
Oh, no.
Deloitte.
Deloitte.
Oh my God.
What's that?
Big
You
consulting
know what you
firm
do
or
when
something?
you know what you do when you come into a room, you turn on Deloitte.
How does he do it?
You can't write that down, Mitchell.
I was never getting that.
Fortunately, I just went to jail the other day. You know what it was charged with, Skin?
Loitering.
Deloitering.
You know what you really need to go to the toilet.
Come on, mate.
No,
Quit
no,
while
you
you're
should've
ahead.
quit.
Quit while you're ahead.
All right,
like
have a
you
quick
quit.
skin.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
one, yeah, you go.
Yeah, but
got one.
obviously, hopefully
I didn't do one either.
someone wins the Deloittery at some point. You're literally gonna have to match our intensity just one
come
time
on.
at some point.
Yeah.
All right, round 3.
Round three. Hurry up.
10,000, 9,000.
Oh, really?
Nick us on 0. Yeah. No, 10,000, 8,000.
How many rounds are there?
8,000. Also, I
This is
found
good.
out
I can't win.
Yeah.
Grant Denyer doesn't follow us on Instagram, so no one tag him.
Okay.
Are you surprised?
You're still really quite concerned.
yeah, I was nervous for a minute, but
I'll
we're
send
safe.
it.
We're safe. We're good.
All right. Now, I need to obviously go back to this hurts. How do I go back to? Yeah, we're on.
So if you just go to drive,
Yeah, here it
then,
is. Questions. What happens when you mix alcohol and
Okay. Beep. Painkillers.
That's good.
no?
No, it's not good.
Weed.
No, that's what I was going to say because Rochelle was telling me to say it.
I mean, these ones are. I mean, that's next round.
Yeah, been changed.
What? I had an
Was number
open
one,
big
like-
win.
I was just. I'd already typed it in, to be honest, and then therefore it was hard to see whether it got crosses or not.
Drugs. Okay.
How to get rich off?
What?
How to get rich off? And don't doesn't mean Daniel Rich, obviously.
Cryptocurrency.
That was not that funny, Mick. Come on.
How to get rich?
Yes, I've got it.
Are you sure? Yes. How to get rich off cryptocurrency? Wrong.
No, it's not. It's not wrong. It is not wrong.
You're the only person that played this game as a practice, and you've gone through 3 rounds, 0 points.
Okay,
Yeah, I
I'm
also
gonna
had
say,
0
can I
points when I was
say-
practicing
Can I
too.
say the wonderful people at Instagram?
How to get rich off Instagram?
Wrong.
How to get rich.
Wrong.
Okay.
Fuck
I'm
me.
just
What
gonna-
are these people typing in?
Right.
These people are
I'm just
losers.
going to say stocks.
If this is right, I'll fucking eat my hat.
17,000 points.
I will eat my hat.
How to get rich
Wait, can we keep
off
playing?
stocks and how to get rich off stocks fast. 17,000. Skin, unbelievable effort from you. I think I'll have a sound effect for you here, Skin, if you want it.
Yeah, I'm all ears.
Here you go. You are the winner. of the
First,
inaugural.
we're going to play the Gary Neville thing. You need to be better.
That doesn't need to be me. I apologise. Yes, well done, Skin. Now, Migas, you may as well hang around. Google Feud. Well done. That was good.
Thanks.
Really
Thanks
good. Do
for
you want to
having
know the? Do you want to know the other ones there? How to get rich off? Oh, well, that's ridiculous. How to get rich off crypto is the second.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
No.
so
What
Migas, I'll
this
give
is
you
bullshit.
9,000 points.
You know what? I don't
Because I
know.
typed in cryptocurrency.
Did you spell it right?
Yeah.
Surely it's got to know. If it.
It doesn't know, mate. It's only Google. They don't know that.
Oh, don't-
much.
clearly.
Grant Denyer's not actually sitting behind us.
Well, if he was, he would have given it to me.
He wanted to, but
Steve
Steve
would
went
have
behind
been
me.
there, mate.
Wait, how
And
many
great
points-
news. Well, I was talking to Mikos just before. I've actually followed Grant Denyer off the We Got the Chocolates account.
And messaged him.
And messaged him.
With a video of Skin saying, I hate you, to camera.
Which I never said.
Oh, you said it. So how many points did I get for that then? Because
9,000.
9,000.
Yeah, but Skin also got 27,000, so he went.
But what did Gode get?
8,000.
Again, that's not that
win.
funny. That's not a win.
He's had,
Beat Gode.
You
That-
did not
he's
get
had,
the
he's,
chocolate.
he's had
Oh, all
9
right, let me
Canadian clubs.
have it,
Just let him
mate.
have it.
Unfortunately, Gode, if he had said our good friends at TikTok, he would have got
wow.
votes instead of Instagram. TikTok, 2,000.
I'm just sorry, Skin.
Yeah,
I won't
Instagram's
laugh
dead, I've
anymore.
heard.
I was just happy to beat Gode. But
I appreciate
after
it.
I thought I'd already lost and got 0 points.
Tell you
But
what, Skin, you've
know what?
gone the right way to probably getting some sort of social sin binning.
Not
You're
only
not
is-
letting us like Grant Denyer. You're not letting Michael laugh.
I said Instagram's dead as well while everyone else was talking.
Yeah, we
so,
listened to it. We don't
Well, you didn't need to
I'm
repeat
rough.
it, mate. We tried to ignore it.
we did. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
I've
Are we doing
ruffled
tweet of the
some
week?
feathers.
No,
Sorry.
you're in for a tweet.
Yes, we are.
What was that?
That was
probably
my
better.
mouth.
You did that.
that was better than the
Holy shit, that's impressive.
Have a quick tweet off.
I don't even know if it was Gode.
Synchronisation. That's good.
That's elite.
There's just a bit too much blowing.
You should see it do it with my mouth.
That's exactly, yes. Here we go.
Okay.
You got the tweet.
So,
Who did that?
that was Nick. Shut up, all of you. So,
Skin, it wasn't that funny.
so former.
Grant Denyer liked it.
Am I talking over the
No,
Bronco?
I'm listening to you,
Yeah,
yeah.
so former Bronco, Dragon, Parramatta Eel, Corey Norman, who's playing for Toulouse in the English Super League Rugby League.
You'd think that he'd want to win.
Not Toulouse. No, you know what happened to his pants? They kept falling down because they were Toulouse.
I wasn't going to say it, but I thought it was that bad.
It's really good. Oh, no. Anyway, the headline from Sun Rugby League, Toulouse, which is in France, halfback Corey Norman faces an 8-game ban for allegedly sticking his finger up opponent's bum.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
And then I think we've done a tweet from this guy before. Badolna? Anyway, it's only a Hopawati if it's from the Hopawat region of France. Otherwise it's just known as sparkling shithouse.
Oh, good.
What was the bloke's name again?
Toulouse.
No, that's the club or something.
Budulnya. Badolna. Badolna.
What do you got?
Yeah,
You got nothing.
And that was you're in for a tweet.
Very, very good.
You don't need a button there anymore. That's
No.
game changer.
Thanks.
Still won't be on time.
Yeah, true.
Rightio, that's another Week of the Chocolates podcast complete. We welcome you to be a part of the Chockies crew and get around us on the socials or get in touch at the website.
Yep, that's wegotthechocolates.com.au. The socials are obviously Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, all that sort of jazz. We're just We Got the
Snapchat
Chocolates.
as well, Skin.
Snapchat. Yeah.
Are you
good
joking?
point. We haven't pumped that up enough. What have I done wrong?
No, Snapchat.
We are on Snapchat.
Oh, yeah, we are on
I just
Snapchat.
deleted Snapchat. I'll have to reinstall it.
Yeah.
Get it back down, yeah, and then head over to
We're on the
ours.
Discover page.
Yeah, yeah. Someone go watch us over there, please. That would help a lot.
Mm.
And then I had something else to say. Yeah, that's your new homework.
Yeah.
Something to say about the podcast things to our email address. hello@wegotthechocolates.com.au.
Keep going to YouTube too. YouTube's flying at the moment. So good to watch us.
That's a bit.
So good to watch us.
It's
so good to watch us.
It's a bit self-indulgent, but that's fine.
Fucking good.
I really like that. Yeah. That's nice. Okay, so from Gode, Mitch, Michael, obviously, and myself, thank you so much for listening. We love making this. We're very glad that you do listen, and tell your friends about it as well if you can. I mean, word of mouth just helps. So just tell one friend or two friends if you've got that, like Charlie.
If you're so fortunate, like Charlie.
Yeah, double up. But yes, otherwise, remember that if you are finding ways to see your mates and have a laugh throughout the week. You are absolutely getting the chocolates. We love having you here, and we will speak to you again this time next week. Best wishes. So guys, best wishes in the future. And that stunts.
Well, that's the podcast. So what the hell are you still doing here? Go and get the chocolates, you marvellous beast.